girl said she got a friend with her. I asked her what they got to do with the hospital. She said tonight I need work, no quitters. She know I'm sick with it, hospitals. I'm instrumental in taking that mental to another level while bumping instrumentals. Plus I play the game like a fiddle, getting strung in the middle of the backwards by a little huckabee. It's a luxury to fuck with me. Corny copcats just lush me, and this is just lush, you see. So it's no need to broadcast it publicly. I don't want the publicity, simplicity is what defines me. Oh, now she agree with me, so I just call her Hillary. The way she changes sides, roller coaster love, I need to change rides. This one's too up and down, back and forth, flaming torch, burning flame. I drive her crazy, like damn, this is amazing. Top rated, I'm faded. What happened last night's events are too hazy, but baby, ooh baby, you the greatest. Now what am I saying? I've tried this drug before, but this time it's so good. I feel like a Hicks been put on me like a nail in wood. Feel a Hicks, then you put it on me too correct, so correct. Now you soaking wet, but you know that's how you get when I get all up in your head. Damn, I love that head on your shoulders. Love the way you do it, how you poster. You could stay over, cause I need my morning Folgers. Wake up, no coffee, just mocha. I know you bet for me just like Coke, but I've had too much already to start over. Hopefully, luckily, you could be that Clover. Feel in love, don't know how, I don't even know her. Low key, saw you in my dream. It was you and me, off up in the sheets, then breakfast, green and drinks. Now tell me what you're thinking, go ahead, let it sink in. It was night now, can't wait to sink my teeth in. One more from the begin, bad look good, came with friend. What they got to do with the one that be ripping? Since they know I got the equipment, it ain't over quickly, though it started with the quickness. Get the flipping, all type of tricks, then one more again when the food is done fixing. This potion, I don't know what's in it, but I keep on drinking.
BBA, you already know, man. BBA fast break. What to do, fellas? How we doing today?
What's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
Yeah, man. All right.
Good, man. Shout out to my guy, OGX. His song Hex on use the intro for the day. I posted had got him last 2 weeks ago. The file didn't upload fast enough on the outro, but I made sure I got you, dog. I know he watching right now, so I made sure I took care of that, all right? But everybody say you good though?
Oh yeah.
Where my boy Money at, man? I see him down in the bottom, but he ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, he said peace, I guess that's enough.
Yeah. Okay. That's what's up.
Man, always in the whip, bro.
Yeah, man. We took a week off last week, y'all. You know, y'all couldn't get our schedules all together, so we took a week off. So we came back this week, but a lot has happened since then. Is that right?
Oh yeah.
A lot of people have been saying stuff about, we lost a member. We lost a member, Beasley. Shout out to him. We also lost Brother Kills. Brother Kills. Shout out to Brother Kills. A lot of shit going on. So now we got Tito back, right?
Yep. Tito back. Hopefully he active. Play the games and stuff, and don't get out of here again.
Yeah, Tito. Hey, man, play the game.
What always happens with that, bro? Like, because it's like you said, the Knicks is always one, and then there'll be like one other like random joint. Because like the waiting list is fucking crazy right now.
Yeah,
you know.
I don't know. I think it's just more so like that is kind of weird. Like one team got that one person that's inactive in like every league, even if a league is strong. I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe that person, like, but they usually do come back around.
Right. Yeah, because they'll jump back on the waiting list. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, you know, you lose your team. But
I'm just thinking maybe like some stuff come up in their life and they just like,
I feel it.
I think
but we really had a real Knicks fan. So he just got busy.
Yeah.
Oh,
he was going to stay for sure. But yeah, he got busy.
Our brother Kill's a real Knicks fan?
Yeah, he loved the Knicks.
Okay.
He's from New York.
Oh, he's from New York too?
Okay, son.
Yeah, he a real New York.
New York B.
Okay. You loaded like New York? I know he's from New York, but he like Philly.
No, he likes Philly teams.
Yeah.
He like Philly teams. That's I mean, I get it. I
mean,
he
got ties to Philly? He got ties to Philly? Like he got family?
I don't even think so.
You know, growing up listening to rap, it was like a New York and Philly connection. You know,
definitely.
Rockefeller, Beanie Siegels, they all, you know,
Freeway,
like Meek Mill, they sound like New York artists. They sound like Philly artists.
Yeah,
they still like New York connected.
That is true. Yeah,
so I guess Philly is Philly.
Well, the party music that would get played, because even me growing up in Maryland, so that was our like the party music. Obviously, if you're not talking about go-go or Maryland has house music as well.
Right.
So Baltimore house music, you know, it's just the same as Jersey, you know, stuff like that. So you hear a lot of that. So we would play their music, like you said, like Meek obviously wasn't around Freeway, you know. So we heard a lot of things like that was our party music. Yes, no doubt. Flip side and all that shit. Like, you would hear Rock the Mic like normally.
Yeah. There wasn't no Will shit.
Right, no.
Late 90s.
Yeah.
Will Smith.
He really Philly, so, you know, shout out to, you know, Will Smith for the show.
First rapper to ever win a Grammy.
All right, man, let's get into this BBA stuff, man. Let's get into the BBA. We had Wayne people drop the player of the week, and that will be the players of the week. Right about your screen, got Utah Jazz, Jason Tatum. You got the dude from Tatum. So shout out to Tatum.
Pedro and Tatum.
Oh, they are.
I felt the rap with Tatum. He was it 50? He dropped 50 something with Tatum. And he hit a game winner with Wagner. 3-pointer game. Crazy. So Tatum was fighting back. So I was leading the whole game, and Tatum was just going crazy. Step backs, post up, post fade. I couldn't guard that nigga. I had Harrison Barnes on him, but Brandon Ingram was hurt though. So I mean, I'm gonna say that.
Audio director. I'm the audio director. Can't hear it at all? Hold on. Can you hear us now? I turned the music down. Like
he was just saying the music was loud in the background.
The intro always gonna be loud. I just the beat. I keep going. So
I don't got my headphones on, so we
need a white person on the staff. Wordy. Tito. Ooh, Pedro said it. So Tatum. I did play Tatum twice. First game was terrible. You know, it was really bad.
No.
Second time was a better performance. I don't think it was Tatum though. I think it was the team effort, but I don't think it was Tatum. It wasn't always Tatum. And I haven't. So I played him twice. So we got 2 more games. So we're gonna see what Tatum all about. We're gonna see what But hey, shout out to Pedro for that trade, man. You know what I'm saying? I honestly God thought he was gonna use Paul George. I think Paul George,
to get you back. Yeah.
I think his ass still in reserves. I don't think he played. He ain't played it last time he played. He ain't played him. I was like, damn, Paul George.
He ain't even played Paul George yet.
He haven't played him yet?
I didn't see Paul George when I played him.
That's crazy, but I appreciate it. I thought it really was like.
Wait a minute, where's PG?
Yeah. I didn't know he was on the Jazz. I'm dead ass.
That's how I got the Wood trade.
I forgot, bro.
I traded PG and
So you traded him for the money. The money worked.
No, I had picks too. It was picks also.
Oh, okay.
And it was another player. It might have been 2 players and 2 picks. I traded. I forgot what it was, but I got Christian Wood for 84 for 70.
That's crazy. He ain't even played that nigga.
He ain't played him, so I thought it was like he wanted defense. But he
now I gotta go look. I gotta go look.
I appreciate him.
What's wrong with PG? Hold on.
He ain't. I try to give everybody PG.
Yeah, yes, you did.
But then he just a defender. No, that's probably the problem.
But I mean, for Pedro Team, that's perfect. Like, all for shooting guard, he can just defend, take him, get buckets. Yeah, I mean, I thought that'd be what he would do, but he didn't put the man in the game. So I appreciate you for helping me out.
He said he can't shoot.
I appreciate you,
bro. But okay, so all his stuff went to Silver.
But he still, I mean, Silver.
We got a lot of badges, defensive badges still, but they're like the highest is Silver.
That's what we're gonna talk about. Cause I feel like even that's one of the subjects as far as the regression and progression. I feel like season 4, if you got Silver defensive badges, that's like the Silver the new gold. Because I feel like it's like
they're still effective.
Yeah, Silver's the new gold on defense. Gotcha. Everybody don't have defensive gold badges. It's a select few that has gold defensive badges. So that's the new gold, Silver. He has those badges, so he's valuable. That's how I was trying to sell it.
Silver is way better than bronze.
Yeah, right.
Another way you can sell it. That's another way you can sell it. And everybody ain't got a lot of badges. Hey,
true. Like, how many players actually do got gold defensive badges?
Not a lot of them.
I got one. I got Denny Avia has gold clamps.
Make the trade, man.
Yeah, he has gold clamps. Yeah,
I've been thinking every week about Denny.
Yeah. And it's weird because y'all know how dumb I am. I just let him guard his position, so I don't ever.
Best player.
Yeah, so I don't ever like do that because for some reason in my brain, like even with stick skills, pause if I need to say that, but it's like if it's a small guard, I'm like I don't want to put him on him. Yeah, but you know what I mean. But I'm like, but at the same time, that's what gold clamps is for, right?
Right.
I was like, gold clamps is for that. So I'm like, well, maybe that's my issue. I told you, I've said it on this podcast many, many times now. I don't really look at what the badges do. Like a lot of the times, like I don't. I literally just will load up and play. Like,
Cubs, I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't be paying attention to badges that much.
Oh, really?
Besides like the most known ones that people get, like my player, because when I make my player, they're like, oh, you gotta get this badge. But those are the ones that I always like, oh, those are the ones I know. But most badges I don't really read in fine print detail.
Gotcha.
I just gloss over them. If it's gold, I'm like, that shit must be good.
Right.
But and let me ask you a question. Okay, go ahead. Y'all know badges. Y'all probably don't know the question because y'all don't know badges. I don't know badges. I know the ones we know, but what's the best dribbling badge?
Ooh,
that's a good one. I think handles for days is good because if you dribble with it, you don't lose stamina.
Yes. I'm talking about just like if I want to. I mean, Space Creator, that's a shooting badge.
Space Creator is
But I'm talking about like the handles where
I'm gonna go look at Kyrie real quick.
Like I tried that. You know what? I played with Kyrie yesterday, 2 days ago. So I wanted to give Jaylen Brown a badge. I want to add a dribbling badge to him. So I was kind of with the Kyrie. So I did Kyrie moves. Nothing. I mean, the badge showed me what was happening, but it was like I'm not really getting the animation I'm looking for. I'm looking for some like
what animation you
like a stun. Like I stunned him.
Space Creator.
That's between Space Creator or Ankle Breaker.
Yeah,
Ankle Breaker.
If your ankle breaker is high.
Yeah,
you can just go tween, and eventually you'll just see dude just get dumped.
Trey be doing it. Ivy got Space Creator. I don't know if he has Ankle Breaker, but Space Creator be working. Like he'd be like, there's this one. I don't know what badge that is, but if I do a jab stat with somebody, they'll make the nigga like freeze for a second, and then I can just I don't know what badge that is. I don't even know.
Mismatch. Let me fast.
I don't even know if that's a badge though.
Let me go to hub screen right quick.
Yeah. So I'm looking at Trey has silver ankle breaker as well. and handles for days. His is silver. So
I guess killer combos is good too.
Ivy has ankle breaker, handles for days. That's what it is.
Yeah, ankle breaker.
And gold ankle breaker at that. So you could really kill people. Like just standing there dribbling, you could kill people.
I don't even be doing it all this.
But yeah, and he has quick first step. So
his gold quick first step. Yeah, that's crazy.
Right.
Oh, he's ridiculous.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man.
But see, he's progressed nice.
Yeah, good progression.
You know, he did.
But it's not absurd. It's not like 93. You know,
but we've
seen leagues where it go for season 4, and then guys like him would be a 92, 93.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. Yeah.
So it's not terrible. I mean, this is.
But he played like a 99.
Right.
Does he really? Let me see our fast. While we on it, like I said, I forgot about the East Player of the Week, Evan Mobley for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Eric is the owner. The Cleveland, his new name, the Land CLE, or I'm just calling him Fame White Mamba.
Right.
I can't remember off the top of my head. But shout out to E and Eric, Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley is one of them ones that would be, the season 4 guys. He is one of those guys.
Yeah, he is
at the top.
That progression still is crazy.
His progression is crazy, but honestly, right now, I'm gonna say something. It's very haterific.
Okay.
I don't like the fact that Evan Mobley has bully and he weighs 215 pounds.
Yeah, he got just the pounds.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I wish the pounds went up per year.
215, bro. That's like legit, like small forward size, like of a person.
Yeah, I think 2K should do that. When you progress, you should change the weight,
or at least as he ages, let him gain 20 pounds, like or something like that, because of that. Like, you know what I mean? As you age naturally, unless you're LeBron, who's a fucking freak, like you get bigger, like for the most part.
That's true.
Yeah. So I mean, what he's averaging right now? What's his average? Because he's played a week. I know the range says he does it like a certain way. Like,
well, I'm about to say on the season he's 18 and 11.
Okay, so the range said he does it like I don't know how he does it, as far as like per week. But
I think he's the same. I think
he goes
through. Yeah, we vote, but he'll go through. I think and check the box score of like, let's say he played 12 games this week or something like that.
Right.
And he'll go check to see who he played and stuff like, and kind of go from there.
Because I think Jamal should be on the next one because I hit 30 like 3 games straight this week. So
right,
that's the last one.
If he's doing that, Ivy definitely should be on there because he.
Yeah, what I'm saying, like, so how we doing it? Because I feel like it's the same names we voting for every week, and it's like their average.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure, I think Jamal should be on there. I'm campaigning for Jamal for the rest of the season.
You just got a campaign for him, man. Most improved.
Jamal, here you go. Here you go the answer.
He said analytics 2 through 10 games.
Well, I don't know how that works because I don't
know how to do that.
It's 2K. 2K, they might have their own methods of bullshit, But Jamal averaging at least 30 right now. Well, no, I put up 7 last game.
See, that nigga averaging 30.
But it was 3. And before that, the last 4 games, he hit 30, 30, 30. Then he dropped 7. So it should average out to like 20 in the high 20s, 25 maybe. Yeah, so if the analytic tool don't put Jamal 25, it's incorrect.
How do the analytics tool work? That's what I want to know.
The race ain't using it though, so I guess it's he tested out, Yeah.
See, that's why I used to try to play people in order.
Right.
I used to try, but of course that's a lot harder to do. Based off of availability and at the time, especially when you try to catch the West Coast guys. So, we got a few of them.
So. Yeah. Kibbles, what's up?
Yeah.
We got a guy from Europe, Shady. I try to catch Shady like 3 o'clock in the morning.
I try to catch him like on the weekends normally, like when we play. It'd be early morning, like for me, so it'd be like 6 or something.
Right. Let's keep it moving, fella. What we got? I want to do let's talk about the trades have slowed down. People say activity have slowed down, but the trades by far have slowed down. We're gonna talk about activity in a second, but I want to say the last trade happened 6 days ago. But so for this segment, we're gonna do top players on the trade block. Just a reminder, because people still trying to get these guys out their roster, maybe not. But you got Joel Embiid on the top player list. Jared Allen.
Yep.
Miles Bridges. Julius Randle. Xavier Booker in the whole Wizard squad.
Yes. Where Devin Booker at?
Yeah, I haven't heard that name in a minute.
No,
I haven't heard
it. He keeping Devin Booker.
He keeping him
after 4 seasons. Tried and trade him.
Yeah. He's
my guy, man. Shout out Future, bro.
I mean, Wiggins on the block too. I just put the guys that's names been. I mean, Devin Booker has been on the block for a long time.
Yeah.
So we got him. But if you need any top players, these are the players that's been advertised in the last week or so. So I mean,
Joel, damn. It seems like Joel be getting tossed around, man.
Yeah,
it's really wild, bro.
He's dominant.
He's still really good.
But I feel like the people that are using them, they aren't post-dominant players.
Got you.
So, yeah, Solo got him now, and Salad had him last. Who had him before that? Sixers. Tito's really good with him.
Tito was good with him, though.
Yeah, he's really good with Joel.
Yeah.
But I think it was Tito. He might have been the first one.
But Silent and Solo aren't post dudes.
No.
Yeah.
So
they like to shoot. Yeah. So, I mean, but you could use them like that, but obviously they don't want to use them like that.
I'm passing to him in the post.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. All the time.
Yeah. Everything. Yeah, my whole offense running through him. That's why I wasn't mad at Tito for that. I mean, his play style, I heard a lot of complaints, but I felt like, he was creating everything with Joel at high post. It was like,
it's like how Ryu was Porzingis.
Yeah, like a redirect. It was like, okay, you double, I pass it. You don't, you got hell to pay. You gotta do something. Yeah. So it's like I thought that's the way Joel plays.
Yeah.
So I mean, you play sim ball with Joel, it won't look that way. You can't make anything look the way you want it. But I just felt like maybe the last two people ain't really used him the way.
But how like you just said, right? Sim wise, right? Realistically, you should be going to him every play.
Every play.
Like for the most part, right? Like you said, your offense probably should be playing through him. So if your offense is playing through him, if you like a person like me, it'll take a while for me to single cover you, because if I know you're really good with that guy in the post, I swear to God, I double almost every time. Because I don't want. It's bad enough I don't rebound well anyway.
Right.
So I don't want you out rebounding me and embarrassing me in the post like all the time. So if it's a guy like that, I will double. I mean, of course, I've won one game so far out of like 16, so I'm paying for it. but at the same time, I have to. It's just what I got to deal with. You know what I mean? Like that's I think it's a pick your poison type thing, and that's the poison I'm just gonna pick. So because I'm not gonna let him do it. Now, if I don't think you're that good with said person, I might not double.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like I might not double. I'll just live with trying to contest with Daniel Gafford.
Yeah, especially with layup time, and they can't just get auto buckets. So.
Right.
Go to Joel right quick.
All right.
I'm gonna see his post control.
What's his overall?
92, I think. I think he went down to 92.
Oh wow, he's regressing.
Yes, I think it's part of the problem.
32. He's still in his prime.
Yeah, he's still.
His post control.
Yeah, still 92.
He still can shoot the ball pretty well. 92.
Yeah.
What kind of badges he got in post? He got gold. Are they post playmaker badges? Back down.
Oh, they're all gold.
Post spin, they all gold. So my thing with that is, he wins every matchup. Only person to stop him is probably Rudy. Who was a good big man defender? It's bad.
Mobley
now.
Giannis
for sure.
Giannis, Mobley, and
I'd be stopping him with Bam.
Bam is a tough defender. But I would say, like you said, you could run every play through him. Like you said, you could plays in the playbook. You could just start. You could just run through him. Post high plays. You got post low plays. The handoff plays are good for centers.
Mm-hmm.
They go. I mean, it's a lot of options on play when you get the ball in high post, whatever. Guys cutting. I mean, and you got the best post player in the game. So if you just bag down, motherfucker get tired. They gonna fuck around double team. I guess you got shooters open. But it's a lot of things you could. I mean, when I had Joker years ago, I could get triple double easy because it's like I'm running through him the whole game.
Right.
Everything. It's kind of like read and react. Okay, they double teaming, pass the ball. They're not. Shit, this dude can't guard me.
And Ayton's still on the block.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's
good.
Really good on the game.
Yeah.
Like really good.
Yeah.
You know, so
I know someone needs a center in Ayton. Ayton's on the block too, fellas. Let's just end it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you already announced that. But he's on the block too.
Like I that's one thing I know I'm missing on my team, because even I thought Gafford like would progress a little better.
Right.
You know, like as far as rebounding and stuff like that, man. But I know he's undersized, you know, but I was hoping for like Isaiah Stewart level like progression as far as like rebounding and just being tough like in the paint. But unfortunately, watching Gafford get dunked on a few times in real life and, you know, and all of that stuff, it just transitioned to the damn game, bro. Because the way people just be moving him, like, it is crazy. And I'm just like, bro, he ain't like this tiny. Like, you know what I mean? To just get tossed around like this, you know, especially when I've gone against Ayton and, you know, and stuff. And I'm just like, bro, there's nothing I can do with these dudes. Like, I wish there was something on the game where you could double team on rebounds. Like, no, we're just going to not box out like a small forward or something. And we're going to make sure we box out the center so that, you know, like, because in real life, that's what would happen. You would put two people on, you know, some tremendous rebounder. You'd be like, you're not getting many boards. Like, we're just going to ruin that for you. Like, your night. You know, in DraftKings, you know, it might be plus 11. You're not getting it, bro. Like, you're not getting it tonight because we're gonna put two people on you. And I can't, like, even when you put crash boards on, like, defensively, I swear to God, they still have the offensive guy just come in and just snag boards.
They do,
like nonstop. That should be driving me crazy, dog.
They do. Yeah, like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how 2K do it. I don't even know if crash boards really work.
See, okay, so
it does.
But I feel like Nixon, you a good manual rebounder.
Right.
Like, you'll take your dude and run in and grab it. A lot of people, but if people that just rely on the CPU, put on crash boards, you're not gonna get the rebounds like that.
But I say this right here. It was season 1. We didn't have good rebounders. We had Draymond, we had Miles Turner.
Right.
And if I didn't put crash on, we wouldn't get no rebounds. Even if I tried to do my thing, because Draymond wasn't going to be able to get there. And he had the badges for it. Okay. But these guys I got, when I put crash on, they crashing. They're crashing. They're getting that shit.
Now, see, is that rebound chaser? Is that what that is? Or is that okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
but
rebound chaser, no.
I mean, I would say I don't know if like I said, Drummond is a good test dummy, but they said they nerfed him, right? When I played Drummond, he wasn't rebounding anymore.
Shit. Drummond had 23 and 20 on me.
Somebody think he got nerfed.
I don't think he got nerfed.
I think he ain't getting nerfed. He just ain't losing no badges. I mean, he ain't getting no badges.
My guys I got now could deal with Drummonds, but throughout the season 1, 2, we had nothing for that. It was like Drummond, rebound. This time around, it's like I got 2 rebounders in the game. Well, I got 1 for sure, Stewart.
Right.
That goes get the board. So I got crash boards on. And sometimes I might forget to put it on. So I realized by the second half, and I say, put my shit on right quick. I did last game. I forgot to put it on. But I could tell the difference second half where it's getting more rebounds. So it does work.
What difference are you talking about, though? Are you out rebounding niggas, or are you just keeping up with niggas?
I think I'm out rebounding for these days, but this season. But I mean, even when I change it, you can tell like they're going for the boards more. They're going to the rim. They're crashing it.
All right. Now let's factor cap that. Go to team stats. Go to rebounds. Who's the top 10?
Check it out, Hooks.
All right.
Because really, some of them shits is really just mental. Like them niggas, like badges, like volume shooter, mental. Like they'll say that shit work, it don't work.
Well, volume shooter.
Volume shooter, right. It don't work. It just take credit for you finally hitting a fucking shot. And they'll be like, oh yeah, I kicked in, nigga.
That makes sense.
Them shits be lying.
Sense. I'm nowhere in the top 10. I know that.
No, and that's wild.
No, wait. What I'm saying that we're better than last 2 or 3 seasons.
No, previous. But I'm just saying, I think them shits is really mental more than anything.
Matter of fact,
he still got Clint Capella.
But the team rebounding. Check how many rebounds Stewart got, goddamn.
Yeah, check that.
Check that shit. He don't like to rely on. So
the Spurs got the best.
Yeah, the best rebounding team. And it's mainly because of Clint Capella.
And John Collins. I mean, they got
yeah.
Yeah, who the top rebounders in the league?
That's funny. They got the Hawks.
Where the hell your ass going, huh?
Well, it just shows it's Isaiah Stewart.
You got to press Y, nigga.
He's got the most rebounds.
That's what it is. He got the most. But
yeah, per game.
Press Y, nigga. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, Mobley.
He's fourth.
Mobley. That nigga's he right up there though, but that nigga Mobley is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's tough.
That nigga might as well be a my player character because I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Since we got you here, let's get right to your two guys. We're talking about top players on the trade block. Since you're online right now, tell us why you want to get rid of your 2 players at the bottom of the screen here, Julius Randle
and Booker.
Oh, shit! I'm just trying to get an upgrade, nigga. You know.
I mean, upgrade.
Future do it all the time. Why the fuck I can't do it? This shit is crazy.
That's what.
This nigga Future get whoever the fuck he feel like. I'm offering trade deals. Niggas like, nah, that one nigga gotta be there though. I'm like, what the fuck?
Future does good business though. I mean, you're not saying you don't do good business, but he has good traits. He make good moves.
He do. I don't get it. I want the fucking secret.
You gotta call him. Yeah.
Are we gonna
squash the beef?
Are we gonna? Do we want to tell the truth?
What's the truth?
What's the truth, huh?
Money's a better user. Ain't nobody about to trade him shit.
That's true.
That's crazy.
Well,
you know
that's not fair though, because I lose to everybody.
No, I mean, legend wise, I always take up for my bets. Future, he has years where he was younger. You know what I'm saying? He was more active, and he was actually a top player in most.
No. He clearly can play still.
No, Future's still good.
He's still solid. But I'm talking about as far as a fear factor. They're more willing to give him Devin Booker. They would not want to give Money Devin Booker. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they just wouldn't do it. Like, they would not want to do it.
That shit ridiculous.
Bro, think about it. We gave Lou. Well, we didn't give Lou. He traded his whole team for Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, that nigga wasn't getting nothing.
Yeah, but look what he had to do to get him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he had to give up literally his whole team. Like, like literally.
Like Giannis.
Look.
Yeah.
When you do a Giannis trade, what do you think it should be?
You want to know my honest opinion?
Yeah.
He should never be traded.
Obviously, nigga. But
right. No. You don't hear me. He should literally never be traded.
No.
I traded.
There are value on every human being in this world.
It is a value.
White people show that there's a value on every human being in this world throughout history. What's the value of Giannis, nigga?
Lodic got bored, wanted a whole team, traded him, got a whole team. That's what he did. Like, and again, he was still better with Giannis.
It's true. It is true.
It's true. It's very true because we even talked about it on the debate show. We said Tatum was a better prospect than Giannis, but honestly, I still wouldn't trade Giannis for the same I would trade Tatum for. I would get more from Giannis.
Yeah.
Even though we know he can't shoot like Tatum.
Don't matter.
Just something about Giannis where it's like he does.
He's more dominant.
He's more dominant.
You cannot guard him.
You just can't guard him.
Yeah,
and especially with the win or die factor, like Tatum's still top tier. but like he misses. He's not gonna hit every.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and if you can stick, if you have a solid defender, you can stick him on Tatum.
On God, yeah.
So
that's a fact.
If you have a good defender,
I
mean, you.
Hold the fuck, hold on, everybody, stop! What you doing? The Rain Demon just subscribed.
Oh.
That mean he put real money to this shit.
Oh.
We appreciate it, my guy.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? Twitch gonna take all of it. It might send me like 30%. But I appreciate that, man. My first subscriber, you know what I'm saying? First subscriber for the show, y'all. Appreciate that, the range.
But look, Lou deal isn't that unfair because my deal for Giannis was like the same damn near shit.
Yeah.
Well, no. I would never say that was fair.
It wasn't unfair.
Yeah, I'm just saying I couldn't.
I mean, still, you ask that nigga Lou, that nigga say it's unfair. I think
that shit not unfair. If you want Giannis, you're gonna have to give up your team.
He's still the highest rated player on the game. Still, like in the league, he's the best player in the league.
Okay.
You know, so he's 97.
That's it. Okay.
You know, so you gotta give it everything up. You ain't got a choice. You gotta drop the draws.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's what it is, bro. You know, it's what it is.
Oh no, man. All I'm saying is that when you want the best, you gotta give the best. You gotta give up. They not even the best. That nigga just gotta make it feel like it's the best. You feel me? But let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think the way we vote trades is unfair? Like, do y'all think we biased?
Let me see if I got some questions in chat. Not questions, but comments. I'm not gonna say that. I mean, I do got response though.
I'll never say that because I think I'll never question y'all's morality like when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all still play a lot of games. Y'all still actually will trade within your conference. That would be more crazy to me than you know, as far as like that would go. If I thought y'all were really being biased. Like if it was the same trades going to the same people, then I would have like a case. You know what I mean? But then again, I'm not one of the people that trades a whole bunch. Anyway,
that is true. Your ass don't trade.
I really don't. So like it's rare, you know. So I wouldn't say that.
But I just say this. All right, what I'm gonna say. You an admin, so let me voice of the people, I guess. Right. And you're gonna get mine in, I guess. We had a conversation. I mean, I wouldn't question y'all integrity at all. I just felt like one of the trades that I had put out there was the same as the trade that you put out there. And then we talked about that trade with the Herbert Jones trade.
Oh yeah, okay. Well,
it was an 84 for a 75 plus some picks, right?
Yeah, it was our trade.
And I felt like, okay, cool, whatever. So Paul George trade 78 for 84. Okay, we know Paul ain't the same, but this motherfucker, he's a legend. He has the badges that money doesn't have. He has more badges than Herbert. He has the badges. He has the resume. So
no. Okay. But is he better than Herbert?
Is the money better than Paul George?
Who?
The guy you traded for.
But
Ronnie. The thing
he's probably a better scorer.
The issue with that was the conversation we had. You said something about it was Herb for LeBron. When LeBron,
I said it was hurt for LeBron.
But that's why I said you
flipped that into LeBron. That's what.
I'm saying you fucked up with that because I felt like now you're telling me that it's a salary cap move. But what I said was we don't have the luxury as members of saying this is a salary cap move. So I'm moving this guy so I can have some money to get this guy.
So admins don't bring that in consideration. Like as far as when y'all voting on a trade,
like salary.
Well, when I think about salary cap. Like I think about salary cap too.
There's been deals that we accepted that like it's salary cap. Like we know it's salary cap.
Okay.
Yeah, but when I think about like the in-season trade, it can be a salary cap move, but you're still playing for the rest of the season. So you're not. I thought Pedro was going. I was like, Pedro team finna be more ass. And
right.
It kind of is, but it is what it is.
All right. So to that
He's number
point,
2 in the West. It's not proven. He's not more ass.
So if I'm terrible, which I am, and I say, "Hey guys, I can't. I'm not tanking, but I'm tanking, obviously, because I'm getting killed, you know, like every game. Can I just get rid of this guy? Take a few young players, like, but obviously that trade is gonna look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that trade, like when Beal was like Beal, when he was like at 85 or something like that. And so if somebody really wanted him, you know, making $52 million over the next 2 years, if somebody wanted that contract, but I had to take like one expiring and then like a couple young guys, but they were only like, let's say it was like a 78 was the expiring and then 2 74s. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously the money would work like that way, but it would be hard, and I would think it would be hard pressed for me to get that trade through because I'm trading a guy in his prime, you know, but I just want him off my books.
Yeah, I said, if you, to me, if you throw in like a pick in that, I would be fine with that.
Nothing.
Yeah,
it was like a pick because even though the nigga obviously like Damian Lillard 83 overall, Bradley Beal 83 overall, these niggas still getting 50 mil. They still got like silver, gold badges.
Yeah, look at the badges too.
Right. Yeah,
a lot of people don't have badges.
It's not like you just throwing this nigga away and it's like, oh, I'm getting the money off him, but like you giving like good players to a good team. And I mean, with the recent trades we've seen in like real life, you can question like nigga, like maybe y'all do make us overpay, but like you still giving good players to good teams. They gotta give
like 5 second rounders for Jay Crowder.
Yeah, some crazy shit like that. Like,
that's for Gary Payton, nigga.
Yeah, Jay Crowder too.
Jay Crowder went for 5.
Yeah.
That's
another dude went for 5 seconds or some crazy shit. I don't even know how you net 5 seconds.
I don't even know what you do with 5 seconds.
Filling your G League team up.
2 of them niggas barely gonna even make it to the G League.
1,000%. They'll be in the G League.
Make the question though, Hubs, like for your guy like Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
From season 1 to season 4, do you feel like he start off at 88 or 86?
I think like 80. It wasn't that high. Not because because remember he started out the season hurt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like he hasn't been balling like that much. You know what I mean? So he might be maybe 30 games in. Like maybe. So I think he was like an 85, 84, 85, something like that. So it wasn't nothing. No, like, but what dropped on him is some of his badges. Like some golds are now silvers. He still can shoot though. Like so, like that's the funny thing. Like he still can shoot. I just don't use him as much. Like I have certain games. Like I can tell y'all this is my strategy with Bradley Beal. If I'm hitting within my first 7 shots, if I'm hitting a decent percentage, I will continue to shoot with him the rest of the game. But if I'm not, I just use him as a dummy. I don't play him as much, or I'll play him, but I won't shoot with him.
Right.
Like because I'm trying to work on build up the other young guys that are behind him, like Derek Whitehead and I'm starting to try to use Denny as a playmaker a little more now because he's got those badges. Again, I just never look. You know what I mean? But he's got those badges. Like he actually has a few playmaking badges and stuff, and he's got a decent handle for a dude that's 6'9". That's just I don't know how to use him. Like, you know what I mean?
So my thing would be, my question, I guess I was asking, trying to see was, because like I said, I had Paul George. He was 87 at one point with me. He's 78 now.
Yep.
So even on at 81, I felt a big difference in his play style, where it's like, there's a big difference in his style of play. Even like 78, now I can't score with him.
But you know why? I was looking. Okay. I think maybe before we even started recording, bro, his speed dropped down to 62.
Ooh, that nigga shit is 60.
So that's what it is. Like that motherfucker is slew-footed as shit. Like he can't do nothing now. Like. And like you said, you can still use him for spot ups. You can still probably run him off screens. I still think he still has slippery like finisher and stuff. So he still has some badges like that, but it's just his 3 ball ain't like an 85 anymore. It's like a 74, 74. So
Bradley Beal. So did you feel like effect with Bradley Beal so far? Like,
yeah,
feel a difference.
I can't ISO with him as much. Like only way now I'll get you is if I'm pretty decent with them coming off of screens. Like, because being that I went back to the shot stick, so now I can get to my, my step backs a little easier, like, and stuff like that. But he clearly don't drive and dunk as much now. He like damn near whim grazes now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like every now and again he'll get like a 2 handoff, and I'm like, oh, it'll look like Jordan on the Wizards. Like, no bullshit. It'll be like a shock. You remember when Jordan got the I forget who he pinned. He pinned somebody's shot, and he just when he grabbed the 2 hands, two hands off the backboard. Old ass Jordan. It'll look like that. It'll be like, oh, he can occasionally do that. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be a shot.
Still got a little bounce in it.
Yeah, like a little bit.
So for dropping money, since y'all have younger guys.
Yeah, y'all got young stars.
Season 1 to season 4, like Ivy, like from season 1 to 4. Like, tell me about Ivy, like the progression. You feel like, is it a major jump?
I say yeah, because season 1 he wasn't like, he didn't have them badges that he got now. Like all those finishing badges and those playmaking badges and whatever, like handles. Like, he was still good, fast as hell, really fast. He could shoot. His shooting was like in the 70s though. When like back then, like the main thing was he was a slasher. That's the only thing he could do. Cause he's not really like a playmaker. He's just a scorer, go getter. So, but now like each season he's been progressively getting better at shooting. His shooting stats have been going up.
So he have 20 badges at first? Not 20. I know he had 20.
No, he went from like 2 to
20. 2, like 3,
Ooh.
like 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 to like 20. Yeah.
But looking at his finishing badges, bro, like he has
crazy,
all the shit that you want a driving guard, like a slashing guard to have with posterizer, acrobat, fearless finisher. Like, he's got all of them and limitless takeoff.
It's posterizer automatic. Like, I never used that shit, the up and down on the right stick. I
dunk meter,
drive and hit X. And
I can't never do that shit. I don't know how they be doing that shit. I don't know how to access it.
It's down and up on the shot stick.
Yeah, right stick. But I mean,
I'm a
if you don't play my player, it's probably not that.
I shoot with X. I mean, I might do a layup and dunk with a stick, but everything pretty much, basic X.
Yeah,
I might dunk with X.
Yeah, Ivy, his progression has been amazing, and like I've had him for 4 seasons now, so I know him. I know his shot. Like, I know how to use him, and like to his advantage. Like, even in the finals against you, he was like doing good. He was only a rookie.
Yeah,
so like,
he was.
Bro, like,
what was he then? 81, 80
as a rookie,
like 79 maybe.
Yeah, like high 70s.
Yeah, he's in the 70s.
Yeah,
I think. And I know your play a little different because you got a in season.
The player of I needed that.
Yeah, but Pablo went up high before.
Oh yeah, he did do that in season thing.
Yeah,
I Pablo went from like an 80 and 79 to like an 85 with that shit.
Yeah, he was in real life. He was hooping. I mean, so he had to go up.
Yeah,
but who'll be your second guy? I guess that for season 1.
He traded everyone, ain't he?
I mean, shit. I think everybody. It was Franz. Franz was really, but I think only got like 7 badges.
He's in New York now, right? He's an 88 now, though, right? He's high.
Yeah, he's an 88.
That's why I thought you were gonna
keep him. Get him back, but me, Loaded don't know how to do math and shit. I don't know what college that nigga went to, but I ended up losing that nigga, so it's all bad.
Yeah. How many badges Paulo got?
Paulo got like 20 something.
20.
Oh, 20. Okay.
Yeah, Paulo.
Damn, he got gold posterizer.
He gold up. Shit.
Yeah, we need a shooter next to that nigga though. Crowded in that bitch.
So, do you miss France? I mean, of course, you got LeBron, but do you miss?
Hell no, I don't miss that nigga. I mean, that nigga 88. Remember like how Sabonis was? Like, that nigga's a 90, but nobody want to trade for that nigga.
Yeah,
he can't do shit. Like, that's how that nigga. I don't know what they be doing to the white players, but they be making them niggas a little.
Well, the NBA is kind of, I don't want to call them racist, but they don't market like those guys.
Yeah,
like
true.
I
mean, but look,
literally
look
just
Franz,
Luka.
like Franz in real life. That nigga's averaging like 20 something.
Franz is nice in real life.
He's
Like
hella
a generally nice player.
Oh,
He is. He's a really nice player.
I mean, LeBron step up. Had to get him.
Mm-hmm.
But I like Franz shooting and his defense. But it's whatever.
That's what makes
the other
so
young
good.
niggas we got, the fake niggas, they doing all right.
Okay, I see Booker doing 83.
No fake dudes, man. You always be getting the fake dudes on your team.
Yeah. I be stacking up on the draft.
What about you, Hubs? How you feel about your young guys' progression?
Derek is okay. He hasn't taken off, unfortunately. So, I think in 2 years now, I think he's only up to 79. So
that's crazy.
Or 79 or 80. Hold on. But,
that nigga a bust.
I'm thinking, but I think
hit his bust.
Hey, Kwame Brown.
Yeah, but I think it's me.
Did it again.
Like I think it's me. You know what
nah, bro.
Because he only has 8 badges. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's never even.
Yeah, but he was like supposed to be top 5, I think he took. So
and he's a shooter.
What was his overall when he got drafted?
Like a 75 or 6 or something like that.
Yeah. Year 3? Yeah.
What about Roy? You still got Roy?
I think he just busted. I think he just busted, man.
He busted for sure.
Only person that's gone up is Denny Abdia.
Mm.
Yeah, he's the one. He's the one I need you to send me.
Yeah, he's the one that's gone up.
I need you to send me that guy. He looks pretty decent.
Like but he's my defender.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it really is. Like
what the fuck?
He's the one that everybody always hits me up for.
I didn't know Denny had defense, man.
Yeah.
Just tell them niggas no. You feel me?
Yeah. But I just think the progression, like we all know, the question I had, I took it off. I just kept it progression versus regression. But we all know how this shit go from season 1 through 4 through 5. We know how this shit go. But around season 4, you get a lot of super talented teams and players. Yeah. I do feel like this the first 2K I could really say that it's more people that regress than actually progress in big ways.
Agreed.
I agree.
So do y'all like it that way?
I do.
Yeah. I think it make it a lot, especially like with these niggas like Bradley Beal and Damian. Like now you can get some real key like role players to your team, where you're not just picking up another hella OP nigga. Like now you like these niggas are really key. Like if I pick him up, he's not gonna be as good as he was, but like he gonna get these buckets. You know, I think it balances all the teams out with rookies.
Money got LeBron. The guy that's saying this has LeBron James on his team.
But that's why regression is powerful, because he got him in free agency, and we all look at him like LeBron's gonna be 41 years old. Nobody bid on him for some money, so it's kind of like we don't want to fuck with their.
I really wasn't even gonna bid on that nigga. I was like, I wanted to get Donovan Mitchell.
Were you afraid? Nah. Were you afraid of regression?
Nah, that's LeBron James. Fuck a regression. That's LeBron. I was like, that nigga's still going to the rim.
Yeah.
So next year, when y'all TV throw all the money at Kevin Durant, mind your business.
You gotta bring
I'm throwing all the money at Kevin Durant.
Hey, you better.
KD want to come to Washington.
What's KD overall? Dude, KD
still at 94.
Nah, see, he ain't gonna regret.
He's gonna be a 90. He's gonna be a 92, 91. He's going down.
His badges always regress though. Like he's always down to like.
All right. Do me a favor. Go to his stamina and speed. What's his speed looking like? His stamina. He's 37 years old.
KD's still wrong. I was trying to get that nigga, but
nigga got Hall of Fame pro
still.
That's crazy.
That nigga 6.
Speed with the ball 77.
Like, I
great.
Ball had a 90. Shit,
perimeter defense still
86.
Lateral quickness
81. That's solid, man.
Solid. Shit.
Speed 77 is great.
Stamina still 95.
He might drop to 71. I'm gonna guess 95. He's still a great player. I can see 88.
Bro,
maybe
listen, y'all gotta remember.
He's still worth all the money.
I am the Wizard. So this is what we do. We blow money on Antoine Jameson. Like We blow money on old people. Like that's what we do, dog.
Hey, man.
Retirement home.
But
yes. Bring them home.
That's why I do like regression because like Hubs, like for example, his Bradley Beal, he has $50 million contract.
I can't get rid of him.
That means you can't get rid of it. It's like he's stuck. It's like that makes you stuck with that player for 1 and 2 years. Like you got to keep him in your roster. Nobody wants that contract.
All right,
so
I think got a player option too.
Yeah, in real life, that was why I did not want him to make third team All NBA, because I knew if the Wizards are going to wizard, because they know they're not going to get anybody better. They just traded John Wall.
Yeah.
So it was like, in order to even get a few people to come watch, they're going to have to pay Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, but 200-something million for Bradley Beal is insane. Like it's crazy, you know?
I mean, they should honestly trade that nigga. Like,
yeah, but that's the thing, bro. The only way they were going to do it was you trade him for Westbrook, basically.
Yeah.
Damn. You know what I mean? And they traded Westbrook.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't just swap them, like, you know, at that point. Like it's the same thing that happened. There was only one person that John Wall could get traded for, and it was Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal's like the same way now. It's like, you know, so it's like if you want him, you're gonna have to do unless the team really, really, really wants him and they're gonna sell out and try to get him. You know,
but Westbrook was on the Wizards, bro.
Yeah. And he balled on them. He actually played really well on the
Wizards.
They were better, but you know, nobody like to say this. Westbrook's a stat pattern, regardless.
Well, I won't say he's a stat pattern anymore because even now in a reduced role, have you looked at his numbers?
Yeah, he's been playing good.
He's like 16.
He's like 17, 7, and 7. Like, you know what I mean? And that's on the reduced role. So he still is a productive player. Now, I will never say he's an efficient player. I will never say that. But he's still productive. You know,
but his production never turn into wins.
It never does. Yeah, that's a fact.
So it's just like that's why that stat pattern thing comes.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That nigga, he does his thing, but it's just I don't get why they don't win, because he's Mr. Triple Double, but can't get the fucking.
But think about it though, you gotta he's putting all this effort into trying to get assists and rebounds. He's focusing more on making sure he get this easy assist than making sure he making a smart play. In a way, if you get it, like okay, just because he getting assists, it's on the stats, don't mean he always making the right play at the right time.
Yeah.
So that's why niggas be like, why he shoot that shot, or why he
right. His basketball IQ does get questioned a lot, like it does, because the shot selection in year 15 is still pretty bad.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
What if he go to the Clippers? Like, what if he on a team like the Clippers?
He won't fit.
With
Kawhi and
this new kid, I like it. Bones, he fits.
Oh yeah.
They did get Bones.
They need something more exciting, more balanced, something creative.
Bones
they don't need a point guard. They don't need.
It's only a year in.
Yeah. He a spark plug, man.
Yeah.
I was surprised they traded him. No cap. What they traded him for?
He fell out of grace with the Nuggets because. All right, so Mike Malone is very similar to a lot of old coaches, man. If you don't defend, that you don't play. It's the same reason why everybody's shocked by Cam Thomas. Bro, Cam Thomas always been able to score. He just don't play defense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And once you get lost.
Bobo for no reason.
No. Bobo.
Okay.
Michael Porter Jr. happened to Bobo. That's what happened.
That's true.
That's who took his minutes. Like straight up took his minutes.
Hurt though.
Yeah. But when he doesn't hurt, you realize Michael Porter Jr. when he wasn't hurt, bro, he was almost a 50-40-90 as a rookie.
Yeah, he was.
Like,
he was definitely who he's supposed to be.
Like that's crazy.
He's supposed to be the next KD.
Yeah, he's definitely who he's supposed to be. That back injury though, that's gonna
fuck him up
for the rest
now,
of the
okay, for him in general, right? Even in the league, he's been shocked a few times.
Yeah.
Now what is it? He's a 6'10", 6'11", 2 guard. Like basically. Michael Porter Jr.
Oh.
I've seen him in the trade block a few times.
3-2.
Oh yeah. The back injury. It's a back problem.
Back injuries. Do he got anything wrong with it? Do he be having leg injuries too? I think or no?
Everything fucked up.
Yeah.
Everything. You know when your back go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? As a young man, when your back goes, that's
all type of problems.
Keep on putting transmission, that motherfucker ain't gonna fix
it. But he got that deal out the Nuggets real quick, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's
we the hour mark, and one thing we want to do, man, we want to try to keep these jumps to about hour 30. So we got 30 minutes, and we got 2 more topics. So we don't want to be too long on these. So we got the power rankings. We gotta do that.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm top 5. I gotta talk my shit.
Right.
Drop top 5, and you either do. I want to talk y'all shit. I'm talking heavy, not heavy, but yeah, we here.
So y'all putting pressure on me, man. Like ever since, like you know when the whole, like 90% of the podcast is in the top 5 now. And I'm like at the very bottom, like dead last.
Hey man,
you know what I need you to do next time? I need y'all to take a better team, nigga.
Yeah, bro. Take a super team.
I'm thinking you guys the fucking Wizards.
Hey man, just send me Denny. You send me Denny, man. I represent the Washington Wizards for you, man. Send me Denny, man. We got the Wizards on the Golden State Warriors.
Oh man.
I need this nigga to take the Warriors next time.
Yeah, take the Warriors, take the Suns, bro. Do something.
Right, that's
what I'm playing around. I know I be playing this nigga with Bill. I be like, this nigga's cooking me. God damn.
He cooked me with Bill every time.
All right. Like, this nigga really trying to beat my ass.
I can't sustain it. Like that's all it is, bro. Like
you can though. If you get some niggas like Steph and Clay with you be all right.
Well, see, all right. So like that's okay. That's part of the issue, but it leads to like something that's pretty cool. Like even with you all being the GMs that you are to help ascend you up in the power rankings, right? See, I've said it on here before, but it's the truth. I'm literally normally the pick up and play.
Yeah.
Guys. So I'm in another league it's a draft league.
Yeah.
I have Kevin Durant.
Shout out to my guys, Soul Control.
Yeah. So I get it now.
Yeah.
Because it's the first time I've used a superstar. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going for a 40, 50, 35, 37. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and shooting like pretty efficient. And I'm like, oh.
Shit easy.
Like, okay. It's like okay, okay. Like life is a little easier when you got a superstar, but I can't GM like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like you turned Isaiah Stewart, into
the truth,
Trey, and like just like all kinds of players. You know what I mean? So to help your backcourt, come up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And when I'm stuck with Beal, and Beal is I don't ever call Bill a superstar. Bill is a fringe all-star.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, when you're stuck with, like, just an all-star and your young guys don't blossom,
right?
I'm clearly old school sim, like, in the head. So, I can't come out here and say, all right, I'm shooting 35 shots with Bradley Beal. I'm not Perk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I get it. I get what you're saying, but like to combat that, like, say Pistons, I had young talent that people want.
That's
so if you pick the team with young talent that people want, you can flip those assets. Like I turned Cade into season 1 Kawhi, who was losing his prime, went to the finals. Yeah. So it's like you just gotta, like, if you pick a team like the Thunder or something like that, I feel like you could GM easy. But you pick teams that are. What team did you have last cycle before?
Thunder. And I ended up getting Wembanyama and fucking
you had everybody.
Yeah.
So you had everybody, really.
Yeah.
And then the
Wizards just not a team.
It's hard to build with that team.
It is.
I mean, it's funny.
Even 4-3 struggled.
Right.
For like what we do, we do our 4 or 5 seasons here, and then in real life you see what these teams really got, like, as far as money wise, in next year or two. Like when Drop had the Grizzlies, like, okay, I saw, like, before Drop played with them, I knew we had money for the Grizzlies. I knew we could get talent. And then he got the team. He started making shit happen. I said, damn, we could do a lot. As far as our cap space and the way we had contracts set up. Wizards, it shows that Wizards, they won't be a team in the next 3-4 years. Like the team we got right now, they're gonna have to get a rookie. And hopefully he's Ja Morant. But it's gonna have to be a team. It's not gonna be nobody coming to Washington. The money's messed up right now with the deal contract. It's just you're showing us that this franchise in real life is not gonna look great in the next 2 years.
4-3 said it. You know what I mean? Like a few times. He's like, it's a boring team. He really couldn't do much with them.
Yeah.
You know, and you do kind of hope you hit in the draft. Like, but that was okay. So that was the reason why I didn't want to get rid of Westbrook, and I didn't want to really get rid of Wall, because I'm like, you're already stuck. So if you trade one of your fringe all-stars, you're more stuck. Like, because you're not bringing back, you know, like anything that's going to be worth a damn for real. Like, you were hoping Rui blossom, you just traded him.
Right.
You know, you know what I mean? Like, so that was a draft pick. That was a high draft pick that you gone now.
Yeah.
You missed already. I'm already proclaiming it. You know, the nigga from Wisconsin that they drafted, like, I don't even know his name anymore. Yeah, Johnny Davis.
Yeah.
Trash. In the G League, struggling. So, like, unless he has some just super development, again, another draft pick wasted. You know, and unfortunately, it leads me, you know, down a path that's just not great, because I'm not good enough at the game anymore to just pick it up and be like, oh, I can compete. you know what I mean? I have to get a superstar. Like, I have to get at least one, like, superstar, you know, to be able to hang, you know, and that's what the one thing I noticed. Like, I'll watch, you know, some of the games, and when you guys are playing, especially, you know, the top, like the power ranking guys, like, especially, you know, you all. So when I see you all streaming, you know, I always jump in and start trying to watch, and you start seeing, like, certain times you're like, okay, all right, it's trade time now, or okay, or no, let's say when you had like when you had Ja, like you knew at any point in time, like, I can just take over.
Yeah,
like,
just turn it on.
like I can just take over with Ja.
Yeah.
You know, I can't really do that with Beal.
No, you can't.
You
know
can't.
what I mean?
He's not that type of player.
Yeah. So unless you just know his shot, like, you know what I mean? Like, Raw with Porzingis now, like, you would assume he was going to take over with Steph. No, it's Porzingis. When he needs a bucket, he's going to Porzingis,
which is crazy.
Yeah, like, you know, it was because he has his fades and all. He's got all that down pat, you know. So, like, fucking Nixon now, unlocking Jamal. Like it's.
I mean, what really happened with Jamal was ATF sent him to some camp, got his shot changed and shit. And I said, bring him back to Golden State. The first season I had him, I was just dunking the ball with him.
Right. His jump shot was long as hell.
He got a crazy hit in his.
I said, bring him on back home. He can shoot now. But let's keep him moving, man. There's been a lot of talks the last week or two. I don't know. I think people are playing basketball still. But has activity dropped in season 4? That's the first question. And are legends in season 5 a good idea? So let's get to the first part. Do y'all feel like activity has dropped for season 4?
I feel like it has to a certain extent. Like, you know, I mean, of course, at the beginning of the season, I think people made them trades and they want to play with their teams.
Right.
So I think, but, you know, season go on, people don't like their teams, or they just not playing as much. I know we did just come from the Super Bowl and, you know, people, all that. Valentine's Day, you know, someone got their significant other. Right. But I feel like
half these niggas ain't got no bitches.
I feel like this nigga's crazy. But I feel like this nigga made me lose my train of thought. Damn, what was I gonna say? But I feel like bottom line, when you get to like season 4 and 5, it do kind of slow down because people just, you know, like the top teams are always gonna be the top teams at that point, and they know where they're gonna like end it. I think
right
in the back of their head, if their team not getting better or they not making trades, they might get bored with their team because nobody want to trade with them. Like you can see that with some people, and they not playing as much. Like you don't. But I mean,
Kibbles.
Niggas just get bored. They just literally just we call them the deadline warriors. They just play enough to make the deadline so they can stay in the league, basically. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, though. Like, you know,
it's not like you said. It's not against the rule per se. That's what I think this podcast is for. It is to kind of call you out a little, like, you know what I mean? If you see it, like if it's evident, you know, that you're doing it, you know, you're probably going to get called out just because, like, because some niggas actually want to play people like that, like, you know what I mean, that are doing that, like, you know, they'll want to play you, you know, and like Lou just said it, like he'll be back like this week, you know what I mean, and everything. So we know he been in and out, you know, so
but Lou don't want to play with his team because.
But no, like I'm looking at the standings right now, you know, so I'm like, there's so many people that are like way over.
Let me get you.
That is true.
You know what I mean? Like they're way over the 12 games, right? Like right now, you know. So like in the West right now, like look at your top people. Obviously, they're all way over. Like so, you know, they're getting it in. Down. Yeah, so it's gonna be harder for them. Obviously, and that's what Eric is always talking about, pacing yourself, you know, because a lot of these guys, like, well, I mean, they'll get 30 so quick, and then, you know, they'll kind of have to try to trudge their way trying to hit 50, you know what I mean? Because you got to hit the same people, and now you got to hit some of those people who are more stagnant. You got to try to get, you know, some of them people. Now, I don't know if it's as easy as hitting them in the DM to try to set up a game. Again, I don't know if it's us calling them out. I don't know if it's calling them out in the chat. You know, or not, you know. So I mean, I know that's a part of it. I don't think it's inactive, you know. I just think it's, like you said, regular ebbs and flows of the league. You know what I mean? Like I still think there are plenty of people who are trying to either come up now, like in the standings, you know. So I think you're going to start seeing a push here because, like you said, you can easily see the Rockets for sure. Ernie, you know, defending champ. We know he's gonna have to get busy. You know, like the next week or two. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like he has to. So that means he's gonna be trying to probably knock out 6 to 7 games. You know, soon. But all the rest of them, everybody above him, they all play a ton. You know, like as is. So he's just gonna slowly probably try to move up, you know, in the standing as he gets his games, because obviously he doesn't lose a lot. you know, that's how you end up being defending champ. You know, so
I think the activity is pretty much consistent. I mean, it's on a people voice their opinions, and sometimes it just be that them days when nobody's playing on that day.
Exactly.
But it's more, to me, I do understand the trends of season 4 through season 5. And my issue, I have no big issue because I think the activity is good. But the issue I have mostly is when new ideas come up and everybody gets excited. It's like, well, you know, season 4, some teams who were sorry 1 and 2, they should be ready by season 3 and 4 to compete.
Right.
True. 5. So like, but it's like this new idea that get you motivated to, I want to do this, I want to do that. It's like, why can't we just finish the goal? The mission is finish season 4. Play your game, use your team, you know. But the new idea will come up. I saw the chat, it blew up. I just saw a couple of shits. I just want to read them, like, what the hell going on? But it was about the next question, the legends, which I like the idea. I've done before, the legends. But it's like the energy, like people start coming out the woodworks talking about this is who I want, this is what I want. It's like, but what happened to season 4? You know, what happened to season 4? What happened to playoffs? What happened to the championship? What happened to the shit that really matters?
That's what I'm saying, Nixon. They don't. They got bored.
Boredom. Okay, so
they got bored.
Okay.
Yeah, by like season 4, season 5, niggas ready for a restart. Honestly, it happens every time.
But I feel you on that. But my thing is, okay, maybe that's true. But I just feel like if you're a team that was, so that's my thing. Don't pick a sorry team. If you go get a sorry team season 1 and 2, that doesn't take 3 or 4 seasons to get rolling. And then they finally get rolling, and the whole league just says, you know what, we're bored. But now I done sat through 2 seasons of getting my ass whooped, and now it's my time to shine. Now I don't want to play no more. That's why I pick a good team from day one. Good team, let's go get the championship. So my thing is for the 4 guys, it's like I think championships don't even fucking matter to me.
Yeah.
So it's like if I'm playing, I'm competing to win. If I sign up to the BBA, if I sign up for any league, I say I make a commitment to finish the season. I make sure that's just me. But I just feel like where is that drive at? Where it's like I want to win.
But you know, some niggas just play this for fun.
It's not fun if you ain't winning for me. I mean, I'm sorry. I know.
Like, yeah, like
I mean, I didn't play. I didn't play 60-game losses, and when I first joined, I just like playing 2K. Like,
some niggas just like playing 2K. Like, exactly. Like, it's just I
hate 2K. I just want to win.
See, I love it.
I know what I hate. I hate when niggas lose and say the game is ass.
Oh, I hate
that. Right, exactly.
Well, yeah, I hate that shit so bad.
That is
y'all think niggas are gonna have self accountability on a video game? Like really? No, hell no. The game fucking sucks.
All I'm saying is that niggas want to win in our league, right? They want to win, but they scared to play niggas to even win. They scared to lose to niggas, like, and then they want to win championships and get mad like they can't win. Like, you don't want to play certain niggas half the time.
Sad. That's the saddest part.
The thing about it, I said this when I was younger in the sim world. I could win every game. I was like dropping a rock. I could lose 2 games a season.
Every game. Every game, nigga.
Every season back when
you don't know old Nixon. That's what it is.
I've been doing this shit for a long time, nigga. What I'm saying is, it used to be. It would say you win so much, sometimes you're afraid to lose.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
I can understand that.
This guy is good, but as time went on, I don't give a fuck no more. I'm playing whoever fucking says game, send it, whatever we playing. And that helps a lot. So don't expect yourself to always win. Just play the game the best you can. When you start setting the bar too high,
when LeBron got suspended, I played them damn games. You know?
Yeah, you played them. Just made them play the games. Like, you could be beat. There's no shit. I
was gonna lose, but it is what it is.
By the time you were saying something about people afraid to play the people they could beat them, it's like, why? Just play the person. You learn like I got beat by a ride 3 times this year. Like, so fucking what? We're gonna play again. And then we'll play playoffs again. But every time I play, it's like, okay, I see what I can do this time. I see I can do this.
You learn from your mistakes.
I was about to ask you, again, y'all are top level guys. You know, you're in the top 5 in the power ranking. So it's like each time you play somebody, do you A, check out tendencies, and B, do you save it to the playoffs?
Yeah.
Meaning like when you say check out tendencies, you mean like of the person I'm facing?
Yes. Yeah. Or is it a game by game basis? Because I say that because like I said earlier, if you have a dominant post player and you play me, this is for the whole league. He's getting double teamed.
I'm more.
That's what I do.
I don't really care. I'd be like, just play, but I'm more aware of like what the nigga.
I'm game by game because I'm lazy. I don't really got.
Yeah, I'm really like I'm not trying to really think about like, oh, this nigga go left, right.
But I think I see what Hub's saying. It's like a perfect question for me, I guess, because that's exactly what I would do. It's like I study that shit. I'd be like, okay, this is what happened. Cause I'm not a pick up and play guy no more. I can't pick the control up and just go out there and hoop no more. I really got a game plan. Like
I still try to, like I'm that guy.
Yeah. I gotta have plays. Like what I'm saying, what I mean by that, I've been playing 2K since '99, right? So I'm saying I could hop on quick play and just pick the control up, play for any team. But now I've been playing with playbooks for so long, I can't do that no more. So I gotta have a setup. I gotta have a plan. I
feel that.
Even like my substitute, everything has to be in line. Even with like, if I see my player play right 3 times, see something he does, I need to make sure I had the right lineup in during that time frame. I need to make sure we're addressing this issue. And you remember that shit. It's like, because everybody's tendencies people got tendencies, you know.
Right.
The thing about the elite guys, their tendency is they could go 40 minutes. Some guys might, like, you say Hubs be killing y'all Bradley Beal. Like he said, he can't keep it up. He probably could go for a quarter, 2 quarters, but if you just do what you've been doing, you could outlast them. So it's more like, you know people tendencies. So it's like, you already know, like, okay, if I just keep doing this, I could beat this person. With the elite guys, you got to make sure this shit is on point for 40 minutes. You know, so yeah, I do the study and do the work. So yeah, the film, it helps a lot because I'm not good enough to just pick up and play no more.
See, I still have like the basketball brain.
Yeah.
Like as far as like you said, tendencies, I can't really study your plays, you know, things of that nature. I mean, unless I go look at the recordings, like, you know what I mean? But I just mean it in the sense that, all right, if I'm playing drop and let's say he's killing me on a side pick and roll, right? Or something like that.
Right.
That means I have to pause on a timeout at some point, go into my settings and say, okay, we're going to have to force him middle. Like, you know, and then but let's say drop notices that and says, all right, no more side pick and rolls. Now I'm giving up the middle. like now, you know what I mean? Because I tried to adjust, you know, to that. But Drop just said it. I just be playing. Like, you know, you know what I mean? So he's like, I just be playing. You know? So
that's what I'm saying. Why he young, man, he could do that. I used to do that shit. Right. Play. I just pick up and play.
Yeah,
I had to do shit. It's time I wanted to stay high level. It's like you gotta. I mean, it's a video game, but same shit with the NBA play. Like they gotta
study, do
different shit. Just
they watch film. Some
niggas has to do certain shit to maintain what he had. He got to do new shit that he never had to do. He was 20.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I mean, but like that's true because, like, I guess Ed, younger, you quicker with your hands.
Yeah,
you know, you think, I don't know. I mean, you still think fast. I'm not saying you get older, you think slower, but it's like, I don't know. These are faster reactions.
The reason I think the reason I could think the same when I was younger is because I practice. Every play I do is a routine. I know I practice the move I'm gonna do on the play. I know what souls are gonna be on the play. I know exactly what move that's gonna work on that pick.
And I also think because like a lot of the newer dudes, like we played my player first before getting to this league. So we came in already with like I can beat somebody 1-on-1.
Yeah,
that's what you do in my players, a lot of 1-on-1. That's how you become a good defender. Like great stick skills, like you talked about it before. Monty's a great stick skills defender because he played that too.
Right.
Like, so I think that's another difference too. Like we all came from my player first, then got into the league. You guys already started just with the 5-on-5.
Yeah.
Just going since then. I think that's the biggest difference, honestly.
Yeah. I think first thing I noticed about you on the 5-on-5, that I said, okay, this guy he gets. I might be wrong, but I think it was you. But you passing icons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like one of the biggest things people don't understand. It's like passing icons is very important to play with. You gotta have this shit up. You gotta.
That's because I play point guard with my friends and my player.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to do moves by the passing icons up.
Right.
And then when that shit collapse, you know who to pass to. Like
exactly.
Cross court. That shit is like second nature. Like
that's icons. They help a lot. Yeah. Monty, what you doing?
But back in see, like I think like this is what the issue with people like say stuff about solo, because like he says the old school sim, because back in the old school style sim, it wasn't that many creativity moves you could do, like far as like
it was very robotic.
It was very robotic, where it was like, you know, run a play, Pass that dude across there, he open, but it was no creativity with it. So that where this conflict come with the old sim and the new sim, as far as like the way you get your buckets are high, you produce, make plays happen. So that's I guess that's the issue with some people in solo when you talk about old sim ball and 3-point plays and all that shit and ISOs.
I think that's just the evolution of the game in real life too. It's a lot of isolation, a lot of just pick and roll.
Exactly.
Real
lot of pick and roll. Like and that's why sometimes I'd be joking and I'd be like, man, I want to make a playbook with 63-point plays. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you look at the Warriors
back in the day.
Right. But you look at the Warriors, right? You can't mimic their motion on the video game.
No.
Them niggas do not stop cutting.
Yeah.
They cut all the time. Draymond is setting a trillion screens.
Moving screens.
Yeah, that's definitely illegal. You can't make people do it on the game, right? But what I can do is say, okay, like if I have a really good shooter on my team and I can shoot really well with this player, are you going to kill me for running so many 3-point plays looking at you solo? Like, people like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get mad at people like for doing it, because if your team is built to shoot, I don't know how else you're gonna shoot.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's why, like, again, like anytime, whenever that breaks out, it's always solo, normally, arguing, with somebody about, said style, like, per se, so, I don't knock him for it. It can get annoying, but then doesn't that bring home the infamous stay attached with everybody and deny? So that brings home, all right, well, I'm gonna put an end to your fucking 3-point shooting. Like now. Like, I'm
if you hate the 3-point shooting, then you do that.
Right. Right. But now you're making me drive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're making me drive a little more because you're chasing people off of the line, like, for the most part, and everything. So that, but again, that's a defensive strategy. Like, like, all right, chase people off the line. So hopefully maybe they take twos, or so. Now I will say more people probably should pull up.
Yeah. The pull-up game is nice in this game.
Right. So you're not abusing the paint. Looking at you, Moni.
I'm gonna say something quick about that pull-up game, because it's funny because you shoot with shot stick, right?
No, I shoot with X.
No, he shoots X.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, I think you too have X, right?
Actually, I do shot stick for stat backs, but I shoot X regular. Yeah.
So I mix it up too, but I don't mix my shot up. I ain't gonna lie, but I know how to. I know how to.
Gotcha.
It's very clear that the shot stick is a lot easier to do more creative shots.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the X button. You gotta go the direction and you gotta hit X, and then to get the animation going, and then you gotta hold it for the shot. The shot pretty much like just
it's flowing.
Yeah, it flows better. So that's another thing I like study too. Like people who shot stick, they get better shots than us.
They do.
They get better. Like Ernie can shoot that motherfucker moving. Like he holding that shot stick hard as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? he got that motherfucker already rolling. Like, so it's like you got tendencies like that. Like, okay, you can't guard him like you guard me.
Right.
But with me, I'm more stationary. You could probably put your body on me. With him, you can't hold that L trigger too long, because then you're standing flat foot. So you gotta play deep without the L trigger sometimes. You gotta just walk, move around, then hold L. You just can't hold that motherfucker, because these guys, they floating around the court. So
I'm learning that too. I'm learning that a little more now, as far as like not just trying to clamp left trigger and then move, side to side. Even though unless my dude has like really good lateral movement,
right?
You know what I mean? Like, then I know he'll stay. Like Denny, he's a prime example. Like, I can do that with him. Like he literally like will stay glued unless he just gets hung up on somebody with a brick wall. Then there's nothing I can do. Like, like at that point.
Quick. Season, like I said, next season 5. We're gonna try to round this up in a second. Try to get like 15 more minutes. But that was good shit. That was good shit on everything. Yeah. Season 5. real quick, because I think this might be a next week topic for sure. The legend. Are y'all? It's quick. This one y'all like it?
Yeah, it's fun. It's something fun, something fresh we never done before. I really like the idea a lot. Like, let people have fun for the final season. You don't gotta be, bring on one of your favorite legends from that team. You know what I'm saying? Like the Pistons. Like we was talking about it before the show. Like who I could be with or who you could play with the Warriors. So it's just a fun little opportunity for people to use.
Yeah.
And now I can use the Wizards.
Yeah.
Like realistically.
Who you got?
Because I can get a superstar now.
Yeah.
Like Wes Unseld, I was looking at him last night, bro. Mm-hmm. That nigga's crazy.
His jumper? Did you use his jumper?
What I didn't understand is they gave him a jumper. And like, because he was just like a dominant rebounder, like you know what I mean, and all that. So he broke both his rebounds like 96 and 97.
Damn.
From the power forward spot, you know what I'm saying? And his three balls like 78, like something like that. So I'm like, because initially I was gonna get Gilbert Arenas. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was gonna get Gilbert because NBA Live, I was so crazy with Gilbert Arenas. Like I was insane with Gilbert Arenas because I was like, I got my superstar point guard. Like I have him now. Like and Gilbert is sick. Like on there, like he's really good on it. He's better than John Wall. Like prime John Wall on the all-time Wizards. Yeah, and that's why I was like, no, I'll get the Wizards. Like because I'll have a superstar like to actually pair. Yeah, like with Beal now. Like if I did get. So I got two like solid choices, but Wes Unseld's like a 94.
What's Gilbert overall?
Like a 92, I think it is. Yeah, so and he can shoot still. Yeah, he still has his handle. He still so he's got all those badges and all that. And they got like 25 badges or something. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, I got my superstar. Like I was like, I can use him. I said, now that is the key about why I like this, because no matter what team you get, you should be able to at least have one superstar, and you will for a fact have one. It's a foregone conclusion because it's your all time. You're picking from all time, so everybody's gonna have at least one. So you can get a bum ass team. Like but like prime example, like I don't know what you do for the Nets though,
or the Hornets,
or the Hornets. Yeah, like
Hornets,
I don't know what you do for them.
Kemba only is top like 6 years too.
Right.
Kind of hard.
Yeah, it's tough. The Hornets, I mean,
Larry Johnson, I guess.
Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson was 5 years though, I guess. So
see, that's the thing.
He the only Hornets legend.
Can be Lonzo. How many years? So Lonzo didn't do long enough. He did maybe 5 years.
Morning. Yeah.
No, he came in 92.
He was on the Heat longer, I think.
He was in the Heat around 98, 97. Yeah. So we talking about 5, 6 years. He probably made 6. He probably made it. But he was center. I mean, Kibbles might need a center. Question, because I think I heard people kind of saying different, like they're gonna have different teams. Are we having the same team we got?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, no, different teams is for the next cycle.
Next cycle.
Not next cycle, but let me restart.
Okay, I'm restarting this game.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah. After season 5, restart next game. Yeah. No teams and everything.
Okay, cool. That could work. Mm-hmm. All right, Money, how you feel about the Legends real quick? Yo.
That nigga froze, I think.
Oh.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
He probably gonna pick Shaq or Penny,
Yeah.
I like because was Shaq there 6 years or was it 5?
92, 93, 94, 5, 6. Nope. He left 97.
97, right?
Yeah. He came in 96 before he came.
Somebody just Penny.
Yeah. Penny, unless he's gonna be weird and pick like Nick Anderson or something like that.
Dennis Smith,
Scott Skiles.
Dennis Scott.
Yeah.
The Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
The Dwight Howard. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna save it next week. That topic. We'll have somebody on the show talk about that a little bit more. Folks can today. We have stuff to do. But we're gonna see you by next week on that. The last thing you want to talk about. We got hour and 30, so let's try to wrap this up quick. We want to try to do our best to get this shit down to an hour 30, 1 hour 45 minutes. But we got real lives and got real shit to do. So let's go to the power rankings, man. Power rankings. Let's check this. Let me share my screen right quick. Power rankings. We had people moving up, people moving back. That's how it should go, right? People go up, people go out.
Mm-hmm.
So
y'all been on heaters, like that's why, like,
what that is.
Being that y'all got hot, so
can y'all see?
That's what's gonna change. Yeah.
There you go. All right, let's go to the bottom 15. You got the Blazers. They stay the same. Bucks. What they say? Oh, they wasn't ranked last week. Now they ranked on 14. The Knicks 13. They went from the 9 spot. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
They say up 9. Pacers stay the same. Cavaliers. I guess they went up from 14. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
So the Knicks went down from 9. Fuck it. Don't worry about it. Grizzlies number 10. Number 9, the Rockets. 8, Bulls. 76ers is 7. Utah is 6. Those are your 15 through 6. All right. I think Money just hopped back in. Let me add him to the screen.
He said Knicks are supposed to be down.
Down?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Let me see if let me put that on the screen for documentations.
Down 9 spots.
Knicks, I messed up. Supposed to be down. Bet.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So let's talk about it, man. We got 3 guys on the panel who made the top 5. We got the Timberwolves 1. We got Money Magic number 2. We got 4-3 Kings at 3. We got Drop Pistons at the 4. We got me at the 5. Warriors.
How's it feel, man?
How does it feel? Feels good to be back, man. Top 5.
You had the biggest jump.
Biggest jump from 10, man. Damn, that's dope.
Right.
I don't know what happened, man. I know one day I was trying to trade everybody. I was trying to trade the whole squad. The whole squad had to go. I was about to say Jamal wasn't going nowhere. I just, of course, trade and block, see what you get for him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to come to Jesus meeting, I guess. People start saying they want Stewart. I thought about it.
Of course.
I said, I don't want to give up Stewart.
No.
I like him. And then same with Jaylen Brown. People wanted Jaylen Brown. I was like, no.
No.
This for that.
Right.
He's a good player.
Great.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep my squad. So I'm gonna keep my squad. And then, one day Pedro blessed me. Out of nowhere. I was chilling, minding my own business like I'm always doing. I got a DM said, hey man, let's go Paul George for Tristan Wood. I said, fuck it, let's do it. Check the chat. I think Money just sent something. I was like, fuck it, the Discord chat.
No, I got you.
Okay. But yeah, so I was like, man, cool shit. I like, man, let's do it. Made it happen. So it happened. Ever since then, man, I don't know. I remember one day I played a couple top guys and we was winning. And then she just kept on going. We just kept winning. And then, I guess when you get like, you feel that rhythm coming, you feel it. It's like,
right.
Okay, we got it. My plays, I'm in sync. I know what plays to take out now. I know what minutes you need to be in. I know what lineup work together. It's like everything started clicking. It's just flowing. Everything flowing. I'm like, okay, everything flowing. Take this play out. Add this play. I'm getting creative now. So my team in a good spot. I think the chemistry on 100. We ready to compete, man. I'm ready to compete. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm ready.
Something you said there. That's an underrated aspect of 2K. Playbook continuity.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Now, I do it, on occasion. Like as far as like, I just dumped mine the other day. I did. I did a complete clean, and I was like, let me just try some other shit because at this point, I'm literally playing. I always play for fun, but now I just want to see some shit. Yeah. I still don't know like a style of play that fits me. So this is the bad thing about playing. What I like about playing in 2 leagues and what I don't like about playing in 2 leagues. I have a superstar in the other league, like I was talking about. So realistically, don't matter what fucking style I play. Yeah. It's Kevin Durant. So I can put him in anything, right? So for the most part, what I've done with him is I only, I gave him mid-range plays,
right?
and I gave him like I have 3-point plays, like like in my book. Yeah. I put it on him. I don't ever call him for him. The only time I get 3-point plays with him is when he's coming like up like around the screen, and I back up to kind of ISO a little bit, and you give me room.
Right.
Then I'll pull, like stuff like that. But I went 4 out, 1 in with him. So I went to I think it's like 1-4 series for a series. So I'll run that. And then I'll run 7 seconds or less, which is a 4 out, 1 in for the most part. That I like more, which is it's spread pick and roll, basically. So it's just everybody's pretty much spread, and you can do it from there. I want to do it with the Wizards, but the Wizards are not built.
They're not built for that.
They're not built for it.
It's very important because, like you said, like even like with me, I could make a trade, and that same trade, it can mess my whole playbook up. This play don't work for Jaylen Brown no more because this guy's not setting the screen, or this guy's not in the corner. So we gotta find a play to put this other guy in the corner. So it changed that shit's up. But I like you said about what you did with Kevin Durant. Like I have my whoever my star players are who get the ball, Jamal or Jaylen Brown.
Or Jaylen, right? Yeah.
My guys will never have the same plays. I won't have Jaylen with 3-pointers and Jamal with 3-point plays. I just find another play similar in a different category. So I want them to be authentic. I want them to be like when I go to him, I don't want him to have the same shit Jaylen got.
I want different roles.
Yeah, different roles. I want you to have your ISO set. Yeah. I want you to have your maybe mid-range set. Jaylen won't have the same set. He won't have it because I want him to have something different when I go to him. So it's like, so the other guys, they might have like 3-point plays. A couple of them, they might use those, but they won't get the signature playbook built for them.
Gotcha.
Like Jaylen or like you said with Kevin Durant, you're going to use him in the 4-1 series.
I feel that.
It just shows creativity. Like, okay, this is what he does, but everybody else might have some plays. Just to get them some shots up. But we're going to use KD for this, and he's going to be the center of attention.
Yeah.
So you got to do that. So I think that's a good direction as far as moving forward. Creating playbooks and just making playbooks better.
But see, I have to unlock. Bill's old now, obviously, so it's funny. I look at him like old Ray Allen. So now it's not as many ISOs. It's not as many stuff. It's, hey man, I got to run you off these screens to get you open. Like, what I'm saying? Like you're not getting open like any other way, or I can still put him in like a decent pick and roll. Like I'm still pretty decent with him off the pick and roll. So, but like, so drop prime example, you have 2 star guards, like, right? So we know you like to pick and roll. We know it, so does that mean when you go in your book, you say, okay, I'm going to put a lot of pick and roll plays in here because I know one of my guys is more of a slasher off the pick and roll, but my other guy is more of of a shooter. Playmaker. So so can you do like regular like point guard pick and roll, or do you do pick and roll option like for Ivy, like per se, as far as like when you're building your book?
So for Ivy, because I also run my like when I make subs. So Ivy does have like pick and roll ball handler because I'll have him play with the bench when they come in. Like I'll sub Trey out.
Okay.
Ivy will be the predominant ball handler, but he's just my main scorer as well.
Right.
So I'll sub out like Trey and Ingram, and I'll keep Ivy in and Bam in for a little bit. Then I'll sub out Bam. So I'll keep Ivy in. So I'll have him be the main ball handler. So I'll keep the pick and roll ball handler for him. But Ivy really, I have him off cutters for real. Like he's my main cutter because he's my blitz slasher. My best rim attacker. I do ISOs with him too, so I have the sets like that for him. Trey more so, of course, pick and roll. Make sure he start the play. Of course, I got 3-point plays for Trey. But one thing, what I realized with my team when I first started it, I was using Trey as this main scorer because I was trying to get him down, and that was fucking me up, and I was losing. But ever since I made that switch to him just being a passing. Like my assists, like I think he only averaged like 5 assists, but now I'm at like I be averaging really like 10 assists a game with him.
You're leading the league in assists. That was what made me ask.
Yeah,
like you're at like 7.6. I mean, I put my stream down, but yeah, you're leading the league now.
Yeah,
so like, that was what made me ask.
Yeah, so like using Trey like that made me unlock him more and unlock my other players more, like an Ingram. Like, of course, I use Ivy as my main scorer per se, but Ingram, I shoot like 10 shots a game with him too.
Right.
I still use Bam. So it's just like you just gotta kind of balance it out. Like Bam low post. I do handoffs now a lot. Like I just added a lot of more handoffs for Ingram. So he can get those handoffs.
You should be doing it with Bam as well, because Bam can handle. Like, and it's really crazy how you can use Bam. Like Bam, to me,
I use him high post for real.
Dog, he see again. You don't really do this ever. Mm-hmm. You should be running 5-out sets, like more, because Bam is ridiculous, bro. Like,
no idea.
Like Bam is, because I'll watch him play and I'll be like, bro, he not even using Bam like that. I said, bro, he could literally take centers off the dribble with Bam.
Oh yeah, no, like I do that. Like, I'll ISO with Bam, like at the top of the key. Like if he get a rebound, I'll dribble down the court with him. Oh damn, how many people just subscribe? But dribble with him, ISO top of the key. Go crazy,
right?
So like he really.
Oh fuck! All right, hold on. My bad. Keep talking, drop. I didn't see that.
But yeah, like I really enjoy that. Like just using Bam like that because he's fast. Like one thing I'll do in a high post is like I'll post up and I'll do a quick step back and then he'll go into an animation of a crossover type shit. And like the big man just can't. They just too slow.
Yeah, they can't move. Yeah, they can't move.
That's a auto bucket to the rim. Or if they do come up, it depends if they come up with me. If they don't come up with me, I'm pulling for a jump shot.
Right.
So it's just like, But ever since I made Trey my main, which is he's the point guard, but just not trying to score with him, sending him off screens, like I really been figuring out my teamwork. Because at first I'm like, I got all these people, I don't know how to use them all together.
Right.
I don't got the best defensive team. I gotta outscore people. But my team been playing good defense though, surprisingly. But niggas be trying to post up Trey and he be stopping. So
right,
gonna get his ass one day, man. Trey gonna come up out of here. Shout out to DC, man. Once again, man, he offered 5 subscriptions to the community.
Damn.
To GS the 3. Oh, what else we got here? D Lee, DC. Shout out D Lee. Hubs. We got Silent Night 33. My boy Beezy, what's up, man? Appreciate you for watching, man. Appreciate you guys. DC, most def, shout out to you, man. All right, drop. It's been good, bro. We love them Pistons, man. We glad they top 4. You know what I'm saying? We got number 3 is who's number 3?
Kings.
Yeah.
They're doing pretty good. Money had to leave out, so he can't really talk about his magic at the 2 spot. But
he just happy LeBron back off suspension.
Yeah. Now you're dunking on niggas with 81-year-old Bron.
And Rod continues to be number 1 on the power rankings to round it off again. This is week 4, right? This week 3 or week 4 power rankings?
Week 4.
Yeah. Okay, so week 5 is mostly we do 5 weeks. So next week is the week 4 playoffs.
Yeah, damn, I gotta get them 40 in.
You gotta get them 40 in, man. A lot of y'all gotta get them 40 in for them legends. I got mine today. I'm in 41 games.
I plan on going crazy this week. So
y'all get them 40s in. But that's a show for that, fellas, man. I do want to think Money did want to say something about suspensions. We can do that real quick, and then we can head on out of here. He's not here, but I guess the suspensions. He
said his phone was about to die, so he said we just do the outro for him.
Okay, but like I said, LeBron James had 10-game suspension. He served that time. I got suspended, and I countered. I had a Spada counter suit, and I got Giannis.
The counter suit, bro.
Yeah. We caught some off-ball action going on that prevented me from scoring the 3-point line because they was off-balling, so I couldn't I couldn't shoot threes, so I had to go to the rack. But I haven't got a PIP suspension in the seasons. So it's crazy. The same person happened to get everybody the suspension with the PIP. So is it a technique that's being used here?
That's what I remember. That was part of the.
I don't have this issue. I don't have the issue with anybody else. But I had I don't.
That's part of the dilemma, man. Like it's the not even the elephant in the room. It's what people normally say about him.
I don't even check the.
I don't think it's like that.
God, my thing is this is what irritates me. Not about him. It could be anybody.
Right.
But I be playing. I play my game plan. I see people time. They pause the game and they go to the stats. You know, you can see the shit in the top. Yeah. You can see where they at.
Team comparison.
They're checking the points.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know my shit's good. I'm not even gonna look at it. But like they're checking it for me too, I guess. Or they sending me a message that we're watching your points in the paint. I'm looking like I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, that shit goofy to me, man.
But that game he did it 3 times. So I'm looking like, why he keep doing this shit? Because he's the one going to the paint. He's the one going to the paint. I guess I was too, but I'm like, shit, he going to the rack. We going to the rack. It's open. But we were shooting threes. I'm shooting 3, and I thought about 4 quarters. I said, you know what? I'm not hitting enough threes. I'm not hitting enough threes, and the game is tight. So what is it? I'm not gonna push start. I'm never gonna push pause. Then after the game, we found out, I had broke the PIP rule. But the whole time, I had about 3 or 4 time slots in my head, like boom, off ball, off ball, off ball, off ball.
Oh, gotcha.
I said so.
So you was ready for it, basically.
If I find that he rat on me, which he did, I said, okay, we got the film.
You was ready.
I pushed the button. I mean, it happened. Shit happened. But man, let's just play clean ball, man. Clean ball. We gotta worry about suspension. That's something Money will talk about, but his phone died. But we're not gonna hold y'all too much longer. Anything y'all want to say before we head out?
Nah. I'm excited to be back. We're gonna be back next week with another one.
Yes, sir. We'll talk about Legends more next week, and then we're gonna talk about playoffs.
Let's keep the activity up, of course.
Yeah.
Activity.
Make sure y'all get them games in. We all trying to get 40. Y'all want the Legends, so go get it.
Got to get the 40, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta get
You don't want to be the only team that don't got a Legend.
Facts.
That's gonna look kind of crazy.
You
gonna get blown out every game. That's not cool.
Yeah. I'm not. I mean, people already know. Oh, we don't know. We'll figure out who I'm gonna pick.
Right.
Nixon gonna get Chris Mullin. We already know.
Chris Mullin, we already know. Rick
baby.
Barry, one of them. We're gonna bring it back. Y'all say Luka on White Boy get promoted. I'm bringing one back for y'all.
He's gonna bring one back.
I'll make it happen. All right, y'all appreciate you tuning in, man. We'll catch y'all next week.
Peace out, y'all.
All right, buddy.
That.
No, this that. Get that down, Julio. Sipping on that. Get your most expensive alcohol, wine in that cabinet. Pour it up. Ice and out, whatever you like, but we just here to enjoy life. More life, less fights. But I want more flights, more checks. Get that shit correct, nigga. Pack it in, all of my niggas stay Benjamin. Fucking your bitch in the back again. All of my niggas stay here again. Yeah, pack it in, all of my niggas stay Benjamin. Fucking your bitch in the back again. All of my niggas stay here again. Yeah, they don't wanna read one at a time. Translucent throughout your mind. Adjacent with my grind. Fluorescent as you chime. Baby so kind, baby so fine. But I don't wanna hear you no more. You niggas sweeter than something that's quick. Still want the money route real fucking slick. Jumping off the roof, just like Mick. Don't understand how you gon' click. Stacking up my career brick by brick. Girl be lying when she knows she thick. Told a thing or two about taking this dick, but she might be touching a stick. Always been in my deepest, darkest fears.
Still know a thing or two about shedding tears. I know I'ma have diamond chandeliers. Hopefully you can come around for a stare.